Anybody heard of us? Okay, well, we we do a lot of different things. We do things with housing and economic development, but I work in the housing department and the consumer loan department. And I'm going to talk about two of our home improvement loan programs that we have. The first one is the home improvement loan of 5.99%. That's the blue handout. That's been around for several years. It's an FHA loan. You can do up to $15,000, and you can spread out the payments over 20 years. You can own between a 1 and 4 residential units, but you have to live in one of the units. So, if you have a duplex, you can do up to 4 units, so you make money. But unfortunately, the $15,000 has to cover if it's 4 units in New York. It only do for the 4 units, not 1 unit. So, unfortunately, it's just one loan. And let's see. It's a bank loan. So what you would do is, if you want an application, you can send that to you, you complete that. You get, for this particular program, you have to get bid yourself. So that way the bank can determine the amount of the loan that you would get. You go to the bank, sign your loan documents, and they will actually give you the check there. Then you're responsible for paying your contractors, and then what we'll do is within 6 months, we'll come out and inspect to make sure that you did the work that you said that you were going to do. One of the good things with this program is the only program that we have that you can do this. You can do the work yourself, either yourself or if you have someone in your family that's very handy, but they cannot include the labor. So what you would do is go to Home Depot, get the materials, and then you do the work. But it's a very basic, very easy program. It doesn't take long. It's our quickest program. But unfortunately, it's only up to $15,000 at this point in time. Okay. The next one is the Pittsburgh Home Rehabilitation Program. And this program, unfortunately, has income restrictions. So before you get too excited, you just want to look at them just so that way you know that you can participate. If not, unfortunately, you would have to do the 5.99%. But this particular one is 0%. And you can do it up to 20 years. You can do basically anything, but one thing with this program, unlike the home improvement loan program, code violations have to be done. So someone from one of our construction advisors will go into the house, and any code items that you would need to be done would have to be done first. Then you can do what you would like to do. And there's also a lead requirement, unfortunately, because it's monies from HUD. So they'll also inspect for that, but we offer a grant that will cover any lead that would have to be removed. So also with this particular program, you have to have a contractor that can remove lead safely. If you're unable to find one on your own, what you were able to do would be to send it out to bid. You can have, for this particular program, it's only 1 to 2 units. 1 unit, the maximum is $25,000. 2 units, you can do $35,000. Again, you would have to live in 1 unit. For this particular program, we only have one lender. That's Dollar Bank. So what you would do is you would fill out the application. Dollar Bank will approve your loan, and if Dollar Bank does, they'll send your package to the URA. And the person that works for that program, her name is Dormel Fairclough, and I've attached her card. She'll make an appointment for one of our construction people to go out there and determine what needs to be done, what you'd like to be done. Then we'll work up a list, so that way we'll know what your loan amount is. If you're unable to have your own contractor, we'll send that list out to contractors that normally bid on our programs. And then you will be, because you're the one that will be signing the documents, the contractor. And then the URA with this particular program, we monitor the payments. They'll get paid 3 times. Portion up, but no money is going to be given to the contractor beforehand. We're going to make sure that they have their license and that they can afford to do the job up front. So once that's done, we'll go out and inspect the first third. They'll do some more. They'll get paid. Then we'll go out and they'll do the second and then the final payment. And then with this particular program, we also have energy efficiency. With that, you can borrow a little bit more. You can borrow for 1 unit, it's up to 25,000, sorry. And for 2 units, it's 35,000. And again, it's the 20 years, it's 0%. And we also offer grants, like a sidewalk grant for $800. And there's also grants for the lead and everything with the PERC Plus. But you have to take out the loan to get any grants. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, are these here loans, this is like the, I had a URA loan
Okay.
back in 70-something, okay? And it was a 3% forgiveness loan.
Okay.
And
That's the 0% now.
yeah, so this is the same thing here?
Yes.
No changes?
No change. Well, 0% now, so there's no interest.
Oh, no interest, okay.
And you can-
And a requirement for income,
The income is on the first page.
okay.
You have to meet, for this particular program, you have to meet the income guidelines. On the home improvement loan program, if your income exceeds that, as long as you live in Homewood, that you can still do that program.
Okay, so most of your payments won't be no more than about $300 or something a month?
Maximum, yes.
Yeah, so then, all right, I'm
Yeah,
good.
it's our best part, like I said, it's 0%,
Right,
no interest, so you can stretch it out. I mean, the best thing to do is just take it out for 20 years. And take your time.
Right.
You can, and there's no prepayment penalty for either program. So if you want to pay it off early, you're allowed to do that.
but the interest is the incentive, that's the big incentive?
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you.
Anybody have any, if you think of something else,